and I have done so much today. So much. But I still haven't done the bit of my lit review that I wanted to do that's been on my list for about 3 weeks. And I don't know why I'm having such a hard mental block with it. I don't know, I think it might be a bit of academic insecurity or ADHD procrastination. I don't know, but I feel like it's such a hard thing for me to do that I'm just getting in my own head about it and therefore not doing it. So basically what I'm trying to do is, while I'm writing my lit review, I'm trying to deep dive into a book that I've already written about in my lit review. But at my last meeting, my supervisors said I should get more specific and I don't need to talk about the whole book, just the areas that I think are the most relevant as I do this deep dive. And I think it's been so long since I first read the book itself that I think I'm just getting in my own head about it, and I can't remember my initial thoughts and I don't know if they're still relevant, but it's such a key text for the whole subject area. So I just need to get on with it, really. Okay, I just sent them an email, so hopefully that should give me a bit more time. But yes, it is. I'm just being silly. I just really need to get on with it. I don't know why I'm so insecure. I haven't been insecure so far, so. Well, I have a bit. Yeah, I have. I'm really intimidated. I don't know. It's one of those really silly things that I've been putting off, and I know I can do it. I know I can be an academic. I've done it before. But it's just, I think I'm overwhelmed because it's the actual thesis now. Whereas for the first 6 months I had to do an upgrade. They're quite common in PhDs for those who don't know, but I had to do my upgrade. I had to do a piece of work, an essay, an extended proposal. We call it the PAF or PAF. Oh, I can't remember what that stands for. Personal Professional Assessment Form, something like that. But I had to do that for the first 6 months, and then I went straight from that into a conference, and that was fine. It was a nightmare time-wise. I did have a bit of a breakdown. Cracked on, did it. I did well enough. It wasn't the best I could have done, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. But I went straight from the PAF, the PAF, to the conference. And then since I started writing my thesis, I think it's just such a huge piece of work. Oh, you can see my tripod in the background. It's just such a huge piece of work that I think I'm just overwhelmed. And I think I'm overwhelmed with how much I have to write versus the level of detail I have to write in. Nobody said a PhD was going to be easy, don't get me wrong. But I'm just finding it quite difficult to feel confident enough to get started in what I actually need to do. I think it's a confidence thing. It's always a confidence thing with me. I never feel good enough, which is weird because I'm obviously am, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. But yeah, we move, we keep going. I think I'm going to crack on for, what time is it? Probably another half an hour. I might have some food while I do it, because I know that this week's going to be busy. Have a little bit of food. I'm just going to finish off what I was doing. I think if I just do it for another half an hour, that will take me to 6:30, and then I'm going to go to the gym I think I will go to the gym today, and then I can prep for work tomorrow when I get back. I don't know about you, but I always find that after a stressful day at work or doing my PhD, I find doing exercise can be really, really cathartic. I don't know whether it's because I'm moving my body or just getting out the house and away from my desk, but whatever happens, I always feel better after going to the gym. Hello, it's Tuesday. I planned to get up at about 6:30, get ready, and then do some PhD work for an hour, which is what I normally do when I have an office day or a clinic day because I work for a clinic. But because I got so frustrated, I guess, with my PhD work yesterday, and I didn't get done anywhere near as much as I wanted to get done, and I haven't heard back about the supervisor meeting being delayed. I thought what I would do today is still get up at the same time, still get ready at the same time, but then jump straight into my marketing work. So I started that at 7, and then I will do as much work as possible today. So kind of the plan is about 10 hours, and then I'll do 10 hours tomorrow. So I should finish today at 5 o'clock. And that should account for eating lunch and travelling to and from the clinic because I need to go and do some filming there today for some socials. And this morning I've been just doing some of my normal work. And then the plan is, if I get all my work done today for today and all my work done tomorrow for tomorrow, then Thursday I'm gonna have a whole day doing PhD work. What time is it now? It's 20 to 12. I need to go and get my bus in half an hour, so I'm gonna go grab the lunch that I packed last night, do probably another post, and then I'm gonna head to the clinic, do some filming, and then I'm gonna come home and edit the filming, and then I can schedule everything, and then I can relax. So I can't relax, I have to go for a run, but I will speak to you later. It's really hot. It's really, really hot. And that's fine. I've done 2k so far. Yeah, 2k. And I think we're gonna run home. I think I'm gonna call it there and do slightly less than I anticipated. It's later in the day. So yeah, but it's like 30 plus degrees, and when you're running, you run like your body temperature is like warmer than it would be if you weren't running, obviously, but I think it's something like up to 10 degrees or something like warmer, and I'm just not feeling it. Hello, I'm at the park. I feel like I have to be quiet here because even though there's no one around, voices carry, but yeah, I'm at the park. I got sick of being at home. I got sick of putting off exercise. So, okay, I'll put my headphones on so you should be able to hear me a little bit better. But I'm crocheting at the park. There's so much cat hair on every single one of these squares. I started recording earlier talking about what this blanket is all about and why I'm making it and what I'm doing. I was just in my house and I thought actually I want to come to the park. I'm having a rest day today from exercise. It's unscheduled, but I thought it might be a good idea because my muscles are just feeling a bit sore. You know, I've had quite an active day with work. I did a lot of content making for work, as I said earlier. I did something really silly though, and the reason I'm using my headphones is because I didn't charge my microphones properly. So I'm going to, I got the footage, but the microphones cut out halfway through, and I'm really annoyed because that's such a rookie mistake. And I used to work in the film industry, I shouldn't be making mistakes like that anymore. Well, I say used to work in the film industry, it wasn't for very long. But yeah, so I should still know better, but that's fine. Anyway, I can salvage it. I'm just annoyed at myself, but I also, like, it's fine. It's not a wasted day, and that is the important thing. But yeah, rest day. Still wanted to come to the park. Still wanted to sit outside. I actually haven't had a proper rest day over the weekend, and I normally do. Obviously I still like walk around. I'm quite an active person, given like not one but two sedentary jobs. So I feel like I do manage to get up and about and stay quite active. But anyway, yeah, this blanket, I started in 2024. Sorry, a touch of the hay fever. It started in 2024 because I really wanted to, and still do want to, get a van to convert and go camping in. I don't want to live in it full time. I don't have the lifestyle for it, and I like having a shower, and my cats would never go for it, and I love them to bits and would never put them through that. So I've messed up. Hang on. There we go. So they would never go for it full time either. So that was my decision made, really, on whether or not to do it full time. I would have done it full time, I think, if I was in my early 20s. When I managed to get hold of a van, which is when I wanted one originally, but I never wrangled it. And so when I was like, actually, you know, just gone through a breakup with my last partner, and Bristol was getting more and more expensive, and it has become even more expensive. I was like, well, what can I do in the meantime? You know, what can I do to get this van, or manifest this van? And I thought, oh, I know, I've got a little pack of autumnal colours from autumnal coloured yarn from the Range, I think it was. I think I only got it for a couple of quid. So yeah, I just started started to crochet some squares, and thought, oh yeah, I'll make a blanket out of this, and that can be my thing I can do when I manifest this van. I'm not. Oh my god, there's flies everywhere. I am on their turf. I probably won't be here too much longer, just because I did leave it till quite late to come out, but I think I'm going to leave it there for today. I think I'm going to go home and chill out and relax and enjoy my evening. And yeah, just enjoy what's left of the day, really, and revel in the fact that I made a good decision for my body in taking a rest day. And having that validated by the fact that when I was walking here, which is not far from my house, when I was walking here, my legs were sore. So I know I've made the right decision, and I'm not just being lazy, which sometimes I think I just need, as rest is productive, and that is my whole ethos. But anyway, yes, I shall leave you to it. I'm going to crochet the rest of this border in peace, and listen to the birds, and listen to the crickets, and listen to the conversations of people as they walk by. Right, see you tomorrow. Nothing but net. I was going to say, so it's Thursday. This is the day that I've been looking forward to the most this week. This is the day that I've basically made myself work really, really hard for a really long time, for 2 days. I didn't go to sleep until like gone midnight last night, because I wanted to make sure that everything was done, so that today I could get up, go for a run, which I haven't done, go for a run, do my meeting, get everything ready that I needed to get ready, and then have the whole day just for PhD stuff. And it's been derailed. First of all, I knew I wasn't going to go for a run. I had the best intentions. I always do. And I hate running in the morning. And there is absolutely nothing that I have been able to do apart from when it's a race, I can do it. I just can't do it. Like, I just can't do it. And I lie to myself all the time, thinking that, like, oh yeah, I'll be able to do it. Like, I'll try again on Saturday. Like, I'll go to park run, or I'll just go for a run in the park by myself. Like, it's not that hard to just stick on your trainers and go. It really is for me. It really is, and I don't know why. And then sat down at my desk to do a load of work. Then I find out the London Marathon ballot results are coming out today, and spoiler alert, did not get in. 4th year in a row, I think it is now. It's fine. It's fine. It is what it is. There are other marathons that I can do, but that is just one that I, like most people I know who are runners, will go for every year, and it's the same routine. I try every time, and I just don't get in. That's fine. It's fine. Is what it is. One of my friends is on his 9th year, and he's still. We don't know about today. I don't want to jinx it, but as far as we know, he hasn't got in for the first 8 years. So fingers crossed. I'll find out in a minute. But yeah, so then I was just checking my watch, and then I thought it would make a really funny reel, so I did that. Then I posted the reel without putting the music on because I'm an idiot, but it's not like I do it for a job or anything. I do. Not my own, but I do it for a job. But yeah, so then it got to 11-ish, or about 10:30, and I get a text message from my manager saying, can we push our meeting back into 1? And I was like, do you know what, fine, that's fine. So I have been typing up quotes from the Matrescence book, which is great because I really need to get that done, and I really need to get that finished. And on the plus side, I don't mind so much that the day has been derailed, because I think once I get the quotes typed up and done, that'll be a huge weight off my mind, because I've been like, I literally just need to lock in and just get it done. And then next week, because I'm so ahead of the game now, I can still have a PhD day today, but what I can do next week is focus on the Of Woman Born book that I need to do a deeper dive into to really build my lit review. I feel like I do this with most things. I think once I've done it with the first book and I've analysed it in the way that I need to analyse it, and once I've got my head around it, then I can start doing it with the other ones in my lit review. But I want to share with you my 2026 plans for my PhD, and I don't know if I'm being insane about this, but I want to basically have my lit review and my introduction done before the start of my 2nd year, so before October. It's now almost mid-July. That doesn't leave me enough time, and I am in my own head about it. But I also know that once I stop being in my own head about it and I can do the first one, the rest of it will come really easily. So actually, yeah, that's what I want to do. And I want to be writing chapter 1 of my actual analysis in my thesis from October to December, so that I can start the year on chapter 2. And then, yeah, chapter 2, chapter 3, conclusion. And then I've got loads and loads of time to edit it and make it better. But I just want to get the first draft out there, because
like what I've learned from my creative stuff is that the first draft is always, I just kind of word vomit and see what happens. And then the edit is where it all comes together. So I want as long as possible to edit. So yeah, so I really need to crack on, and I need to stop being a perfectionist, because that is not my process. And I know that as a 34-year-old who's been doing this for a long time and who does this with everything. So I need to stop being a perfectionist. I need to get out my own head. I need to stop putting pressure on myself. And I just need to fucking get on with it. I think what I'm going to do for the next little bit, carry on with these quote typings, and then I'm going to have my meeting at 1, then I'll go for a run and shower and dry my hair, and then I can just carry on with typing quotes until I'm ready to go, and then that's everything then. Because again, if I'm just typing quotes, I can just plow them out, if you see what I mean. And I'm like most of the way through the book now, like I'm over halfway, so typing up quotes, putting my thoughts with the quotes. I don't know if you can see here the details. I kind of don't want you to, but like these are all the quotes I have so far, and the titles of the books. These are all the quotes I have so far, plus more because of scrolling. And then what I do is I type up the quote, I put the page number, and then in this section here, I'll just put some thoughts. I just wanted to get this video sorted. And then I do some tags so I can find it easier when I'm like, if I'm looking at something, say like how your brain changes in pregnancy, I can type in like brain, or I can type in matrescence, or I can type in neurobiological, or I can type in pregnancy, and then it can all come out. You know how tags work. We've all been on the internet. So yeah, so that's that. So I can find it easier. And then I've also now, this is taking me so much longer because I'm actually putting my thoughts into the quote section, like I say, like here. Whereas before, and this is where I'm struggling now, before I was just typing up the quotes, putting the page number, putting the tags. Whereas, and that's just made it more difficult, because then I'm like, now I'm going back through Of Woman Born, which I haven't looked at for basically a year, being like, well, I can't remember why I highlighted this bit, or like, why was this interesting, or where was my head at, and blah, blah, blah. And then I think this is, another reason why I'm finding actually like YouTube will be helpful, because then I can go back and be like, oh, these were what I was thinking at the time. And it's not another blog, or it's not another writing piece. It's not like, because people say keep a journal, and that's fine. For PhD, I mean, that's fine. But it's just like another thing I have to write about, and my day job and my PhD are all on the computer, and I do get sick of it. So yeah, video time. Also, having been in the film industry and studied film for undergrad and masters, I do find video content more entertaining and really easy to edit when I know what I'm doing. So right, okay, I'm gonna crack on. I also have sushi for lunch and I'm really excited. I'm gonna eat it at my desk. Meeting's done. Meeting only took half an hour. Lots of information covered in a very short space of time, which means I have gained half an hour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I'm hydrated. I'm going to do another half an hour's worth of this quotes typing up. And I've annotated the book in pencil, because I hate pen annotations in books. Like, for me, it's just a pet peeve. But yes, I've got, to be fair, I do have one email to send after that meeting. Everything else is now done until next week. So that's the rest of my clinic work done. Marketing's done. Happy days. This is like the worst angle of me ever, but I'm going to keep this short and sweet. Basically, when I was all excited earlier about doing all my work and being really on top of everything, I got really sleepy, literally, as soon as I finished filming. Got really sleepy, and then went to lie down for half an hour and took a 3-hour nap. So I didn't really get anything done this afternoon, and that's fine. We have regrouped. I'm on my way to the gym. I woke up, I had some food, fed the cats, sorted some stuff out around the house. I have not vacuumed. I don't know if I fucking hate vacuuming. I hate it. I'm trying to make sure the angle's correct so I don't dox myself. Not that it matters, because the only people that watch this are people that I know, but there's no one around either, which is nice, because it means I feel like I can talk. But yeah, I'm on my way to the gym, and then I'm going to go home and I'm going to pack. So I still got to do that. So I don't know if you can see this, but I've actually got a massive butterfly. Is it butterfly? Let's see if I can zoom in, hang on. And she's just flown in, and I need to get her out, so. Oh. Right, glasses are on. Oh gosh, you're so big. I don't know what to use. I might have to use this. Paper, we need paper. Don't bounce, don't go. Oh dear, I'm sorry. Come on. Maybe tootsies. Oh baby, I know. Oh dear. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it's probably easier for me to go out this window. Oh gosh. I know. There you go. Oh, bless her. She was so big. Hello, it's Friday. You may remember this angle from the previous video. I had to film a little bit more. If you've not gone and seen that video, just go and check it out. I think it'll be on my channel. But yeah, I had a microphone issue and I didn't realise until this morning, so I had to re-record some stuff, and I thought I would just give a little check-in because I've only got about 20 minutes before I need to leave. But if you've been watching this video so far, you know that I am going away this weekend, and my coach was supposed to leave at 9:30 this morning, and I was supposed to leave my house at 8:30 to get there in plenty of time, relax, account for traffic, whatever. And as I was dragging myself awake this morning, because I did not sleep because of the heat, so I've had about 3 hours sleep, as I was dragging myself out of bed, I just got to the point where I was awake, and I was like, okay, I'm not going to fall back asleep randomly. I get a text message from the coach company saying that my coach has been cancelled and that I can rebook. So rebooked onto one that leaves in about 1 hour and 20 minutes, which is fine. it's fine. It's only going to get me there 2.5 hours later than it would have done anyway, and it's actually like less time on the coach, so that's cool. And the new stop location is just around the corner from where I'm staying, so I can walk there in less than 5 minutes, so that's great. But it is annoying in the sense of like I had a plan and the plan did not go to plan. Also, it's 1,000 degrees, so my window's open, so if you can hear any background noise, I'm sorry. My microphones have run out of battery, so I don't have the pointed sound. But anyway, that's by the by. So yeah, but I thought with my extra like 4 hours this morning, I thought I would edit the video that's going to go up this weekend, hopefully. I was just going to do it for the weekend after, but I thought, well, why not? I have time. And actually, I don't think I'm going to get it finished in time because I do have to leave soon, and I would have done, but I had to re-record some stuff. But that's fine. It's all good. It's all good. I can always do some when I get back, and then post it on Sunday still because I'll be back on Sunday. I'm really tempted to take my laptop with me, but actually I'm seeing my partner this weekend, and I don't want to spend time on my screen, but I am tempted to take it. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to take my phone and my book because he falls asleep really early and then I'm awake, so I take my book, read my book in bed. But yeah, that's my Friday change of plans. I think this has been one of those weeks where like my plans have just changed. Everything I've tried to do, everything's just changed. But I can't remember if I said this in yesterday's video. My uni meeting did get pushed back, so it's not next week, it's not the week after that, it's the week after that, which I think will be the final week of July. So I've got loads of time, so it meant that yesterday I could just take things really calm and do whatever I needed to do. So I'm feeling really, really good about that, and I can just relax this weekend. I think that's like a big weight off my mind because I was really worried yesterday when I was like, I do have a bit more work to do for marketing. So yeah, so it's all worked out really well, and I can relax and enjoy my weekend, and I've got some editing done, so maybe the first video will be this weekend, but if not, it will be next weekend. But it's good to be back. I'm enjoying being back, and I don't think I'm going to record anything for the rest of the day, just because, again, I don't really want to tell anyone where I'm going, because I'm seeing my partner in a city that he doesn't live in and that I don't live in, obviously. So yeah, I don't really want to show anybody that. I want to have a nice weekend with my partner, and I don't want to have to worry about anything. So I think I will leave the video there, but I hope you've enjoyed following me along on what has proven to have been quite a chaotic but very enjoyable week. Oh my gosh, I'm going to try this one again. I hope you've enjoyed coming along with me on what has proven to have been a very chaotic but enjoyable week. I've had a great time. It's nice to have you back. It's nice to be back. Yeah, and I will see you in the next video. Like and subscribe if you've enjoyed it. If you want to follow along for more, I'm going to be talking a bit more about my actual PhD rather than just bringing you along on like random days and random weeks. But I just thought it'd be nice to see what my life looks like now. So yeah, alrighty. See you on the next one. Bye.